going on, y'all? Apparently, the rapper and YouTuber DDG, he's had some issues with his baby mother. You know, the mother of his children, Halle, I think Bailey or whatever her name is, the singer. I think she's a YouTuber too. That's the crazy part. Whatever. Let's just get straight into it. This is a reaction, so start doing my reactions a little bit different.
I share what I'm listening to and my thoughts on music and the business.
That's definitely sped up. That's definitely sped up. Oh, and this is Hello Yasin too, by
This
the way.
daily for free at helloyasin.com.
What's poppin', y'all? DDG's in the news again, and it somewhat involves music, but we're gonna have to get into that to the end. But this all started several months ago. If you guys recall, when Kai Cenat was doing his Mafia-thon 2, which is a big marathon Kai Cenat does where people sub and it extends the term of the stream. So, all right, he did it for 30 days. One of the visitors was DDG. And he brought Halo. Halo is DDG's infant son. The child has become a meme. People show this photo of him like staring.
They do meme
his eyes. But that's the baby that DDG had with Halle Bailey.
That kid had the best posture I've ever seen in my life. Nigga, I remember like when they first leaked the pictures, he was standing up straight at me right now. Like the way I'm just sitting, I'm leaning all crunched up. I need to stop that my damn self. But his like posture was proper. Personally, if I had a kid, I wouldn't put pictures of them. He slowed over a little bit. I wouldn't put pictures of them online, right? That wouldn't be my style, right? Just the internet is horrible. As a content creator, already I've seen some of the most nastiest stuff. Like you got to deal with. Just think about it like this, right? I'm gonna just keep it real simple, and we're gonna keep it going. The same week that I had like a major loss to my family, my father died. Bam. When I say I got doxxed, harassed, stalked, all types of stuff on the internet, imagine putting a picture of my child, if I had one, on here.
Who is the sister of Chloe Bailey, who were supposed to be the runner-up or proteges of Beyonce, which didn't turn out too hot for them. Like, they're very successful in their own right, but they're not the superstars that they were set to be when they were first unveiled to us maybe 5 or so years ago. I think that was the timeline. Regardless, after...
Snake's bucking. He probably wasn't aware of them. They were successful, well, semi-successful YouTubers, right? They definitely did like covers. They would do remixes and sing other people's songs, and the original songs would come in there occasionally, right? But that was years ago. I still remember videos with them singing to this YouTube comedian, him crying in the car.
Kai Cenat was on Mafia-thon with Halo. DDG's baby mother, Halle Bailey, went out and said, oh, you're putting my kid out there, this and that. And a lot of people came for DDG, especially young women. And now DDG has come to fight back. And DDG took his wounds back then.
I'm not trying to pose it too crazy, but I remember when that happened, I sided with DDG. Like, what? What do you mean? You don't have my permission to take him any... That's the son's father. Also, you take that kid everywhere. Do you ever get DDG's permission? No. Right? Like, people got to stop this whole, all right, that's the mother, so she decides, nigga, if they both parents, why can't it be a team effort?
This time, though, it's different. So he came out on Twitter and said, been fighting to see my son for months now. Shout out to all the dads who try their best to be there. This stuff sucks. And then he had enough. So he went on his live stream, which he's, I would say, a full-time live streamer now. Full-time live streamer, full-time rapper, also part-time YouTuber. The guy does it all in terms of content. So I'm going to play you guys the first clip where he's talking about not being able to see his son.
Every single day, or every other day, I'm trying to see him. I'm trying to get him to come over or whatever. I never get him dropped off. I always go pick him up. I live far as shit. So I'm driving hours to go get him. And then I get there and I can't get him. Or I can't see him. My son is sick right now. I want to see my son. I want to hold my son. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to comfort him. I want to put him in the shower, get some steam in his nose so he can feel better. I don't get the chance to do that. I get pinned against the wall, and then everything else is variables on why I can't see my son. You feel me? Like it don't have nothing to do with me working, by the way. I'm not going to air out her business, but me and her has not been together for a long time. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's been going on for a minute where he
absolutely should air out. Usually I would say no, but due to the fact that every single time they have a disagreement, she feels it's okay to air him out. Hey.
Never got on the internet and said nothing. I mean, I might like throw like little subliminals or some shit like that, but it's like, bro, like I don't want to get on the internet because at the end of the day, you know, this is something that can really like with him. But I'm really just coming on this motherfucker as just a dad that really don't know what to do at this point. I've been dealing with this shit since he's been born, damn near. It's like I really feel like I'm a fucking nanny at this point. The nanny has been able to have my son more than me.
You should have been so something.
She fucking filming movies where I don't give a fuck. I care about my son. That's all I care about. Literally, should have been all I care about. And when that's taken from me, she know that's the only way I get frustrated. That's the only way she can get under my skin because I don't care what she does. We haven't been together. This might be a curveball to a lot of people, but me and her has not been together for a long time. A long time before that post. We've been not really together. We probably was on and off for a little bit. That's it. But further than that, we has not been together. This is the only thing that can bother me is with my son. Yeah, no, I don't even bring her name up when I get on live. I get on live, I call her the mother of my child. I call her this and that. Nothing but be respectful. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not finna sit here and get bullied behind closed doors over my son and I can't see him. Just not doing it, bro. But now I understand. Like I always said a little shit on the internet like, I don't see how dads can't be in they son life and this and that. It be the mom, bro. It don't even be the dads for real. Like the dads want to be there. But if the mom ain't don't want you to be there, you can't be there.
In a lot of cases, for sure. And the law is going to like back the mother too, no matter how crazy it is, especially if you don't have proof, like blatant proof. Bro, yeah.
So there you guys heard that. It's clear. DDG, I don't think he gives a rat's behind what Halle Bailey is getting up to. I genuinely, he's moved on. He's hanging out with other chicks. The guy's clouded. He's got the juice. He's young. He's talented. I think he's genuinely just interested because he would do a lot of weird stuff if he was jealous of her or didn't want anybody else talking to her. But in the next clip, he goes on to say that he feels like he's relegated to being a second parent.
He actually sells more than her. Just because you're like more known, don't mean you're more successful. Her and her sister are struggling career-wise right now. Don't get it twisted. Oh, she was in The Little Mermaid. What else? Little Mermaid, a TV show called Grownish, I think. Yeah, I haven't really seen her much since then. But even if she is, it's just like music-wise, right? That's what her goal is. She's been failing. DDG actually has found way more success.
Despite wanting to actively be in his kid's life. And in this scenario, he talks about that he got kicked out of the house, which I don't know if you're going to a house, how do you get kicked out? Maybe he just wasn't let in and that's how he described it. But there's a second clip.
I hate that. Every time I got something going good, it's always some type of drama, something going on in my life. I've been doing really good. I've been keeping my head down, just working, waking up every day, working, dealing with this shit on the same breath. Nobody will really know. And she got this fucking golden image that I've also protected. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep doing that because I'm a real nigga. But this
it's mostly because they come from the gospel and Christian background and then kind of abandoned it because they wasn't finding success, especially her sister. Nigga, she went from doing gospel, getting her cheeks clapped on national television. I'm not complaining. I ain't gonna. The sister's bad. Both of them are beautiful young ladies. But I ain't complaining. I was like, might have had to, rewind for research purposes. I had to make sure that was her.
It's foul, bro. Like if I want to come get my son, I should be able to get my son. Plain and simple. The shit that's said to me is so, if niggas heard it, it's on some leave us alone type shit. I'm like, bro,
I'm sure.
Now I can see no nigga in the world can tell me that I'm a deadbeat or a bad dad. No nigga in the world can ever say that to me.
The way she reacted, just from him hanging out with his son, he didn't get my permission. I didn't say he could go to Kai Sanat house. You be in whole other countries with your baby. Like, what?
If my son can talk, he'll tell you my pops is the realest nigga ever. This nigga fuck with me. I wish I can be around him more. I don't get the chance to, bro. It's not cool. Like, it's like, all right, I have never took my son out of the state before. Never been able to. I don't have permission. Like, it's like I have a fucking second mom. Like, I got to ask my second mom, hey, can I take my son? Can I take our son somewhere? But if she want to get up and leave the country and leave the state, I get no say so whatsoever. I can't say one word because she tell me that she the primary parent. Like, it's like, bro, the shit not cool, bro.
And in the third clip, he reveals that he barely ever gets to see his son. Talking about the maximum time that he saw him is, you won't even guess this.
Out there, every time I'm there, he got a smile on his face. He happy to see me, but he only can see me for no more than 48 hours. I haven't had to have my son to myself for longer than 72 hours. Max. He's getting picked up, taken away. I can't come get him, whatever. Like, it's like, I don't know what to do at this point. I genuinely don't know what to do. And it's like,
so there's all of that. People began to give their opinions on the situation. A lot of people were siding with DDG. And I can understand where DDG's coming from. You're probably asking, where the hell's the music coming from? Well, the music's going to come soon. So what happens next is Halle Bailey is forced to respond to this. So she responds on Snapchat unprompted, and she says, oh, hey guys, you know, this is the reason why I haven't been posting on Snap. Come on, nobody's asking you why you haven't been posting on Snap. She hadn't been posting for who knows how many days, and she comes out now after all the heat is on her from DDG, and it's likely DDG's fans spamming her comment section, or people that just want to get messy spamming her comment section, and now she feels like she's got to give this PR response. Well, I'm not saying PR response in the sense that she's not really sick or she's lying, but she's got to make things seem like they're okay from her end and she's unbothered when it's evident that she is trying to hold something over on DDG.
Good morning, Snap. I just want to come on here and tell you guys why I'm not posting. Me and Halle are very sick. We have RSV and we do not feel good at all. So sorry, I haven't been posting snaps, but I've just been using all my energy to take care of my baby and myself.
I was going to reply, but
yeah, mommies
I was literally about to write a message in chat. Let me delete that. That's my problem, being so damn friendly.
Tips for
this is when they want to take shots.
It's cool. We both have fevers on and off. We went to the doctor yesterday. She gave us medicine. She just told us to rest, lots of fluids and everything. But any other tips would be welcome. We need it. Love you guys.
And then people began to ask DDG, like, yo, why don't you just take her to court? Demand some more time for your kid. And DDG has this to say.
Want to is because it's going to get extremely messy and it don't have to happen. And it's
take her ass to court. I do think that she's wilding, right? You could tell just from her coming on the internet, oh, I want to explain. Nobody asked you that. It sounds like you were just trying to make him look bad. Right, once again, because he's finally had enough and wanted to speak out.
It's gonna get to a point where I think
your PR team told you to say that.
In like her best interest to not want to go to court either. When we can just have a clear understanding. All right, cool. Like I want to pick my son up, take him to dinner. If you really want him, I'll bring him right back. It's not a problem. We go to court. The judge gonna give me some time, and when I got the time, nigga, I'm gonna do whatever I want with my son. When y'all see me streaming with girls and shit, y'all don't never see my son around, do you? I would never do that, ever. My content has nothing to do with me being a father. I purposely separate him from any of that. Y'all would never see any, like, I don't give a fuck.
That's true.
If I'm dating a girl, you're not meeting my son. That's just how I am. That's disrespectful. I would never let that happen. So I always separate him from that. But I don't want to go to court because it's going to make her unhappy because ain't going to be I'm not getting no public defender. You feel me? I don't want to do that. And then the judge be like, oh, we see, nigga, you a great ass dad. We never see this from black folks. This is a rarity. Get us the whole summer. Now what? Like we don't need that. When we can just be like, all right, cool. We get cool. Everything's smooth. Boom. It ain't got to be that. That's the reason I don't want to go to court. But it is what it is, man. That's the life. That's the real life behind the entertainment, the content. I really don't care what nobody have to say.
Take her ass to court, bro. Take her ass to court. She won't hesitate to take your ass to court, probably. if she had anything to do with it. She don't hesitate to put you on blast to the public.
People that was speaking on my situation in a negative way don't even have kids. They don't have kids. I seen there was a lot of people that don't even like, a lot of is that's not even like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm trying to say. I ain't trying to get canceled. But you kids ain't gonna have kids. So how can y'all speak on my situation? I don't understand. Like, I just didn't understand it. It's like, I get y'all fans and stuff, but y'all making it worse by being irrational. Like
and this is where I gave my take, which is the following on Twitter X. The truth is, there are certain people that love drama.
I don't even, there's any more clips? And
DDG is one of them. He doesn't want solutions. He wants to vent for content. And this is where the music comes in too, because DDG previewed a song that he said he made a year ago called Don't Take My Son. I can't play you guys the song, obviously for copyright reasons, but he had a picture of his son and then the music playing. The reason why I said what I said is when you're DDG and your entire adult life, really since 18 years old, has been vlogging, and it's not just vlogging or doing content creation, but your life is the content, you start to blur the lines between family or what's personal and what's public. And I think this began initially with his relationship. So this is a situation DDG could have found himself in. He could have found himself seriously dating a woman that wasn't famous, right? Maybe she wanted DDG for clout. And if she's not famous, she's more incentivized to screw DDG over to get attention off of.
I mean, it's a risk. Yeah, if you date someone famous, all your business probably going to be out there whenever things don't go right. Date somebody that's not famous, all your business probably could be out there. It's really about trust and you building up that more so dynamic. Yeah. You building a dynamic of trust. I think that's probably the best thing to do.
Of him to try to paint him in a bad way because people don't know anything about her. So what I'm guessing is DDG thought to himself, not only would Halle Bailey assist in his celebrity, which she did, she elevated him as a celebrity, although people could say it's negative because the majority of Halle Bailey's fans and the narrative surrounding that relationship was, damn girl, like you're with DDG, he's terrible for you, he makes you look bad, you could do better, you could have this other guy or this other guy. And she was sticking with him for a very long time. We don't know the details of their relationship, why they broke up. Frankly, we shouldn't really care. But DDG, I think he looked at that relationship and said, okay, she's famous, she's more famous than me, she's got more to lose than me, there's no way she would pull.
That's some hating ass shit, whoever was saying that. Listen, we done with the video. I don't even need to react to this anymore. Bit like reactions. I think DDG needs to, you need to stop messing with shorty like completely and just handle things accordingly. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what yours is, and you know what? I don't even give a fuck. You don't gotta tell me. I don't care.